don't know why it sounds like construction is going on right now. There's nothing to construct out there. I apologize. Hello everyone, I apologize about any noise that you might be hearing outside. I cannot control other people. That should be an obvious thing, but I am excited to be doing this video for you guys. Recently, Real Techniques released these brushes of theirs that are supposed to, I mean, at least I'm assuming this is why they designed them, but like they're supposed to be Artis brush dupes and whatnot. And while I don't have one of those expensive brushes that are what, like 200 bucks a brush, I do have an expensive dupe-ish type brush that I am excited to compare this to. This one is from Pure. It is amazing at putting on foundation. It really is just fantastic. This is just, I had taped paper on it to cover up reflections, so yours will not come with this beautiful piece of white cardboard attached. It'll be nice and silver and shiny all the way around. But this is a Real Techniques brush. This is one of their Blend and Blur base foundation brushes. They've got quite a few in this line of like Blend and Blur Artis looking brush line and whatnot. I'm gonna take this out of the package because this is already causing problems with reflections, but I have high hopes for this brush. I love Real Techniques brushes. They make arguably some of my favorite brushes, be it for the eyes, the face, whatever. I did receive this from Octoly. I applied because I wanted to review it. You know, Octoly, if you haven't heard me talk about it before, I always have my link down below, but it's just a site for people online. If you are an influencer, you know, you make YouTube videos, you've got a Instagram, whatever the case is, if you meet their criteria, then you can become a part of their website, and they've just got a bunch of different, mainly beauty items, and if you see something you like, you can apply to the brand and say, hey, I want to test your product, and then they might send it to you. So Real Techniques, they've always been great, and anytime I've applied, they've always sent something my way, so I appreciate that they always want a 100% honest review, because that is what I write in my application, is that that's the kind of reviews I give, and it hasn't caused me any problems so far, so I am excited to test this against the Pure brush. I had also gotten this Pure brush from Octoly, but I'm excited. We can see. Is this a dupe? I mean, it is still expensive. It's $19.99 at Ulta, so it is still gonna cost you a bit more than some other brushes you can find from Real Techniques or the drugstore in general, but you know, it's still much less costly than something like the Pure brush and also the Artis brushes. So I'm excited. Brush Beatdown, let's see how this does. Okay, it feels soft. It doesn't feel like hyper soft, but it does feel very soft. Yeah, it does. It feels very soft. The base part of it, the handle and everything, feel like NARS packaging, which I appreciate. And then in orange, it just has the Real Techniques logo there. You can see size-wise, it is much different than the Pure brush. This is much more oval shaped, and this is much more of a wide oval, closer to a circle. So we'll see. I mean, it still looks like it's gonna cover a good amount of the face and everything. I am gonna go ahead and put on primer here. And then I'm also just gonna put on some concealer before I put on my foundation, because I've got quite a bit of stuff that I want to be covering today, and I just like to do my concealer before foundation. I think it looks better this way. And now, much better, time for some foundation. Let's test these brushes out. Well, technically we're really just testing one, because I already know that the Pure brush does fantastically. So I've got my trusty Revlon ColorStay here. So first I'm gonna do the side with the Pure brush, just to have a control method, I guess, so that we'll have something to compare to. But I suppose, do you want to be a little bit more zoomed in so you can actually see how this is doing? So with these brushes, you really do just have to smear. And there you go, nice and easy and blended. You can see it's able to build. It doesn't like cake up in the actual brush. It does a great job, so now I'm excited to see, hopefully, the Real Techniques will do the same. So we will put the same amount of foundation on this side. I'm excited. Okay, let's see. Ooh. I feel like this almost looks like it's giving better coverage? Is it just me? Like, am I crazy for liking this side more? Is my mind playing tricks on me? I feel like that blended out easier, I feel, or not necessarily easier, but just quicker. I feel like it gave better coverage. Like, I don't feel like I want to or need to go in and put on another layer in some areas like I did on this side. Everything looks smooth and blended on both sides, really. Yeah, I mean, would you be able to tell or know that one side was done with a brush that was half the price of the other side? And you can also see, I mean, the Real Techniques one is definitely gonna always look dirtier just because it does have that white top to it. But I liked this one better. I liked the shape of it in that it wasn't so big. It was just easier to get like right underneath the eye and then in like my nose areas and just like the smaller areas of my face and everything. But it's still long enough where, you know, for your forehead, it just completely covers it. I'm sorry, like, as much as I love this pure brush, I mean, I think I like the Real Techniques one better. I really do. I think it did a great job. I have no complaints. Like I said, I feel like, you heard me, it did a great job. It did a really great job. So yay! I am so excited. I am always happy to find drugstore dupes and whatnot, or just things that we can save money with, you know, especially if you get one of these Real Technique brushes at Ulta. You can always use your $3.50 off coupon and bring it down a little bit closer to like the $15 mark. And yeah, I'm very happy. So thank you to Real Techniques for sending this brush my way, and also Octoly for making it possible for me to even apply to Real Techniques to get this brush. I'm really happy to have tested it out. As you guys all know, as Real Techniques knows, I always do 100% honest reviews, so really this is not me pandering to one company or another. I just legitimately like this side of my face better. I like this side too. I like to this side better. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it helpful, whatever the case may be. If you did, please do go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more content from me in the future. You can become a member of my casserole family here on my channel. I would love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye! Winner!
That was wild. I didn't know what to think about that. Didn't know what to think about that. Hip hop.